Some of us, even that night, we chanted till around 12 p.m. and we did energization exercises. It was all a blessing of Babaji. And reaching here safe and sound, again, the enthusiasm with which we were welcomed, and coming here, sharing everything with you all. In gratitude, all we can say is Om Babaji. Om. Now I call upon Shashank to share.
Good morning, everyone. It's really wonderful, obviously, knowing and hearing and then sharing it with all of you of what those experiences were. So while I was coming this morning, I was just thinking, what can I really share about this experience which can help others to draw something out of this? And I was wondering that just like our different human incarnations are, this pilgrimage is also, if I draw parallels, there would have been millions of our human incarnations. And even in those incarnations, there would have been some incarnations where we probably not just on path, we would not even be thinking of God. We're probably very materialistic, we'll probably be doing something else. There would have been some incarnations where we would have probably have be the grace of someone to follow, just like this particular incarnations. And similarly, if I draw parallel, this pilgrimage is like one of those incarnations where our entire focus was on God, on Babaji in this case. And if I draw parallel to the fact that in our entire journey, there are times when we feel that attunement, when we feel that flow. And this is, if we keep that focus, if we keep that experience of this journey towards God, and we sort of understand that this is perhaps the most important objective of our human evolution, it's that which will finally deliver us. So Kamalji was telling us about that experience with the saint who was sort of addressing us and hosting us. And so he said one thing, and I'll sort of try to be as close to what he said. He was saying in Hindi, so I'll repeat, and hopefully that will still probably make, and I'll also translate. So he said that Babaji ke darshan karna durlabh nahi hai. You can go and still have a darshan of Babaji. It's not rare, it's not impossible, but बिना साधना के उन्हें समझा नहीं जा सकता, which means that even if you probably meet him, you wouldn't understand him. And that's our journey across multiple human incarnations, right? Probably we would have come across Babaji, but we can't really understand him. We can't really accept his grace until we do that intensity. In fact, even in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, he says that there are three classes of devotees or aspirants. There is one who are mridu, which is like a slow, steady one. There are those who are medium. And then there's one class which is intense. So while we have the techniques, we have a path, we have our attunement, what matters is the intensity and sincerity of our effort. And if we make every moment of this incarnation as a pilgrimage, keeping the God and gurus as polestar of our lives, that is which will really deliver us, take us home. So that was the message I wanted to share. Thanks a lot. Now I'll ask for Aditya to please come and share his experiences. Thank you.
So hi everyone. So I also got the opportunity to go to Babaji cave by his blessings, and I'll share some of the things which I felt. So first was the travel, right? It felt really good to get away from the busy city life for a few days and take out the time to think about divine. Beautiful mountains and valleys, they give a renewed hope to live. I felt more breathing space for spirituality, right? And more time to think about God, about devotion. The next thing is like company, right? I really enjoyed the time which I spent with the group highs and their vibrations and uplifting company. it was learning experience to see the Guru Bhais dealing with the problems, anything which we face, right, with the right attitudes, with yama and niyamas, right? So it was it was kind of a Raj Yoga lesson for me. Okay, and every morning we would wake up early to energize and meditate together, and it felt a lot easier compared to like when I meditate here in the city, right? Or I have to struggle to get up. So I think it was Babaji's blessings and the group magnetism. Thirdly was obviously the visit to the cave, the blessing part. So like even after entering directly at the Kart Godam, right, I felt that there are spiritual vibrations in that part of Uttarakhand in Rani Khet. And it's probably because great saints have been living there. Babaji has been living there for so long. So the trek to the Babaji cave was also really nice. There were small pathways and beautiful valleys, and heard the sound of wind howling through the pine trees. It felt like as a great river is flowing. Very beautiful. And the region is basically mostly untouched by human interference. And like I was trying to imagine that maybe it was same when actually Lahiri Mahasaya and Babaji were there. It looked and felt the same. And by Babaji's blessings, right, we safely reached the cave. We didn't feel tired or any injuries. Nothing happened. It was a great blessing. We got enough time to meditate in the cave, right, as much as we wanted. Okay. And just like Lahiri Mahasaya felt, right, he didn't want to come back. So I also felt felt the same, that I don't want to go back, but alas, Babaji has asked me to come back for some more time. Okay. And all in all, it was like a blessed meditation experience, right? So like in the mornings or in the evenings, we meditate for hour or whatever time, right? And then we have to get up and then go back to our life. So similarly, the pilgrimage also got over, but the important thing is to like continue feeling those blessings, bringing that out in our life, right? And uh, I was talking to one of the Guru Bhais, so he said that you are actually able to feel only 10% part of the blessings, and the rest 90% will actually unfold over the years. So just waiting. Thank you, everyone.
As we end today's session, Sanjeev. As we end today's session, there will be, you can all go up there to pick up the prasad and the picture of Master that they had taken to Babaji cave and got it blessed. So it's a blessing to all, for all of us who are here in this room today, to pick them up, and then we will end it with the healing prayer. So one by one, we can all go up. End today's session with healing prayer, sharing the blessings of Babaji with all those souls who couldn't come here today. But we will send it to them, share it with them, all the blessings that we all received here today. Let's pray together. Divine Mother, thou art omnipresent, thou art in all thy children. Manifest thy healing presence in all bodies, all minds, and in all souls. Keeping Babaji strongly at our spiritual eye. Let's share the blessings, rubbing our hands together. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om. Divine Mother, may thy love shine on the sanctuary of our devotion. May we be able to share thy love with all whom we meet. Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you all for joining. Joy to you all. There is, for all of us who are here, there is prasad in the next room. Thanks. We will be sharing other details of the trip there also.